Greetings, dear ones, blessings and peace. I'm coming forward to you. I am Chung Fu. May the living spirit that is within all things come forward and bring you the light, the love, the presence of your higher self emanating from the divine source within, bringing positivity to your mind, clarity of thought, perception, bringing you strength of heart, resilience, love, joy, confidence and courage at all times, and the power of compassion. Bring strength to your body and stamina, well-being, power of your immune system, magnetism to draw towards you all you need in the beauty way with the greatest of ease, deep soul connection and deep understanding that is beyond the mind. Blessings and peace. As I come forward to you today, I notice an increasing of a certain kind of fear that is sweeping the planet. And so I want to really, again, and I probably will be a lot, addressing what is fear? What is it really? It is where you aren't certain. It is where you don't know something, and where the thing that you are told and perhaps even believe is causing you to feel uncertain even more and to be afraid basically for your survival. It really culminates in all fear is fear of death, really. You know, I'm going to die, or I'm going to experience a lot of pain. I'm going to be in trouble. I'm not going to have what I need. And I understand. And for many of you, this is a reality already before this particular time, on this latest worldwide closing down of your lives, of you all coming into isolation in your homes. And of course, that is very challenging and threatening for you. The reasons why you would do it are that you are afraid. And that's not something, you know, to be ashamed of, because some kinds of fear are very necessary to keep you safe in your life. And so, of course, I understand that there is to some degree that feeling of, well, I don't know, actually. Nobody seems to know. Everybody seems to be saying different things. And so you keep yourselves safe, and that is good. But you also need to monitor what's going on and make sure that you are actually lifting yourself up as much as possible, because your bodies, your hearts and your minds are not made to feel well in constricted, shut down, imprisoned, diminished circumstances. And so try to understand that you are up against it. You know, that very edict that keeps you shut down is causing you stress. And don't be surprised if you're in stress, but just do it as well as you can. Counteract it as much as you can. So really, those are the tools that, of course, all wonderful teachers of meditation, of yoga, all kinds of inner practices are bringing you at this time. So explore them all, you know, really discover for yourself what works for you, because what works for one does not necessarily work for another. Some people love to meditate and go within and really reach on the inside the zenith of their being. And that is very possible, and that is very wonderful. And a lot of that is what I teach. But for some of you, that might not be the way. You might need to, you know, run up and down on the spot for a whole hour and a half before you really feel at peace, before the energies in your body have just grounded and you feel some ability to relax. Some people need to dance. Some of you are wonderful yoginis. You need to stretch and really feel your bodily power. Many different body types. Some of you who are artists, you need to paint, draw. You need to express yourself. Don't stop being the artist that you are. Perhaps you need to sing, create songs, music. You need to make sound. Know your own way to connect to your inner being. Don't let this situation distract you or cause you to believe you're suddenly not who you are. Suddenly you become something else and you can't be who you are. This especially applies to people who live in small spaces and yet their spirits want to dance out and stretch and they want to sing and make a lot of noise and just, celebrate themselves and life and each other. It is really very challenging for you to be prevented from your expression. So, in some countries, and I think you may have seen it in Italy, where they all just opened their windows and started singing onto the street. Or perhaps a form of that is suitable for you. Or perhaps you're going to use your technology to communicate with one another. But the thing is, understand yourself and what you need. Be very kind to yourself. I would like to talk a little bit here about the inner child. The inner child. That is that place of vulnerability within you. And your inner child can be everything from fearful to totally rebellious, but all those reactions, they are all of stress and strain, and they are all from your inner child. Only when you feel in your power, present, undisturbed by any of it, only then really are you in your centered and divinely connected self. So monitor and understand your inner child in the ways that your frustration, your anger, your fear, your nervousness, your anxiety is expressing, and don't judge it, but try to get it to express. If you need to shake, then shake your body. If you need to just go, oh, I'm so, and do that. Don't, of course, disturb your neighbors and so on. However, be kind to the part of you that needs space to express. Human beings are so expressive. It is the most important aspect where the intelligence wants to give forth its gift into the wholeness of the consciousness of humanity. Remember, you are precious. It is really important that you keep dreaming your dream, that you keep envisioning what it is you want to create in your life, that you keep seeing that you are abundantly well cared for, that you can receive money despite having maybe less work or no job at all, that in some way you're going to create abundance. Or perhaps there will be a new way that you will survive that will depend upon sharing. Do not accept that somehow you're on your own, even though that is the edict. Reach out. I've said this before, I'm probably going to say it every time. Nobody can know what you are going through unless you tell them. So if you are somebody who just doesn't want to bother anybody else, doesn't want to admit you're feeling really frightened, really lonely, and really lacking in resources, you must reach out. And, maybe you tell just one person, you say, could you tell people for me? Could you help me, please? So I really do encourage you to drop your pride or your sense of, I'm all right. If you're not, it really matters that you are well. All your spirit guides want you to be well and are encouraging you to find a way to make sure you are in communication, whether that's with neighbors or with people on the telephone or other beloveds that can help you. And those of you who are on your own and who are most wonderful meditators and visionaries, don't stop. Know that you are vital in this process. And even if you're not, haven't been up to now a meditator or a visionary, a dreamer, a seer, come on board. We need you, because that is what is happening right now. The envisioning, the seeing of the earth the way you actually want it to be, the seeing of your societies and your ways of living the way you dream it to be, the way you vision it to be. This is your life. This is your life upon this earth which you love. So come forward in your dreams, in your visions, state it, see it, create it, draw it, speak it, sing it, dance it. You are the creators of the new reality here upon the earth, and all the divine beings, angelic beings, all your guides and helpers around you, they are coming in and empowering your visions, because that is what is happening. Right now it is the phase of demolition, destruction, the breaking down of social order as you have known it. But don't worry, you are the creators. Humanity will come forward and create a new reality, and you are part of that great work, and it is happening now. So listen well, because you will hear the voices swelling, coming up, coming out from behind the scenes, from where they seem to have been hidden. Voices of wise people, beings who know that far from being the end, this is the time just before the new beginning. So I bless you all, and I thank you all for coming on board and bringing your power to meditations and visualizations, visionings and journeys of creation, and they will be coming forward into your world. So join in. Join in whenever you see a notice that says, we need to meditate for the well-being of the earth. We need to meditate and send out energy for all the people who are starving. We need to meditate and send out healing to all of humanity for the unity and for the creation of beauty, peace, harmony, abundance, and a shared reality of equality and cooperation here upon the earth. And may the living spirit that is within all things empower each and every one of you with your beautiful vision of transformation and change, of rebirth, of upliftment, of the creation of the new reality in the beauty way here upon the earth with the greatest of ease. Blessings and peace, dear ones. So just being still where you are, understanding that the solar logos, the cosmic central sun, is beaming out power, love, light, energy throughout the universe, and just feel your connection. If that great solar being is inside you, how does it feel? Pulsing. Your heartbeat pulsing. Can you imagine the vastness of the divine love? Do you know that you are inside the heart divine, being loved and held at this very moment, nurtured? Breathe in, drink in this love, fill up your heart, breathe, absorb the light and the love into every cell of your body. You are here for this. This is your work on the inside. Breathing deep and relaxing. Imagine in your mind's eye that perfect earth, green, beautiful, covered in millions of trees and beautiful plants and flowers, a veritable Garden of Eden everywhere. Especially imagine that in places that you know are polluted, have been fracked, mined, places that make you feel ashamed, where you feel you have been part of hurting the earth. So bring your love there. as though you are this vast being of light and you are pouring a balm, a healing balm. You're bringing it as though from planets and stars, like a great elixir of healing, and you're pouring it over the wounded places in the body of the earth. Everybody see it pouring like an unction deep into crevices and cracks and places where humanity has gouged out for its own needs and sometimes for its own greeds. The very belly of the earth, gouged into the skin of the mother, taken. And feel this soothing balm coming from stars in your galaxy and pouring through from the source of all light, this beautiful golden light going deep into the earth, healing past wounds. And feel that light also going into your body, healing your past wounds as you recover your strength to remember who you are, coming in as ally of the earth, coming in to help the rebirth, the ascension of earth to a new vibration of being, a vibration of peace, harmony, love, a vibration of beauty, truth, connection to the divine. Feel how the earth is cradled in this divine embrace. This golden light is like a basket of light all around the earth, as though the earth would swing in the arms of the divine, being cradled and loved back to health. Breathing. Feel you are part of those divine arms holding the earth. Feel the gentleness in your heart, the love, and feel the gratitude for your life and for this opportunity to bring your love, to be part of the new creation and come back to feeling that you are walking across this new paradise. Look at the way people are living. It is different. It is more earth-friendly. And though there are many, many beings, everyone has enough. And people are smiling. They are more directly connected. And there are places that are cities, and yet they are green, covered with greenery, as though you are living inside a forest of greenery, yet you know it's a city, but you're inside a garden. Everything is being grown, and there are no cars. Other forms of transport, but not cars that run on the old forms of fuel. Everything is clean. The air is clean. The waters are clean and beautiful and full of fish and the bounty of all that swims and grows in the waters. And all around you as you walk, whether through countryside or through cities, you notice you have forms of transport that are not damaging to the environment. They are clean. They are light. Somehow there is this sense of lightness with the way you are traveling. You can feel your feet upon the ground when you are walking. You can feel that wheels are turning, but there is not a great pollution in the air. There is lightness. And you realize looking around you that people are very happy. There is love. There is connection. And you can look back in time and you can see the time of darkness behind you. And you can remember some of the pain, the sorrow, and some losses of beloveds who didn't make it through that time. And you can feel that sadness. And you think of them with great love and compassion, and yet you can feel them by you, near you, and you know that this new reality somehow is closer to spirit, closer to the worlds of light. There is not so much density upon the earth, but it is still physical. It is still the physical earth, but it is somehow different. There is still all the senses, but they are not so dense. There is that sense of being touched by angels through each other. There is a kind of love abroad in the atmosphere that normally only occurs on very special occasions, in ceremonies and places of worship. It's as though there is this quietude, even though you can hear beautiful birdsong and music and singing, but there is some quality in the atmosphere as spacious. And in that silence, the divine presence is so strong. You can almost feel it brushing against your body, and you know you are walking with divine beings. You always knew you were, but somehow you are closer now. And feel yourself then gently coming back to now, back to where you are. You are seated or lying in this reality. You could say back in that place of what looked like darkness when you looked back from that place of light, but look forward to the light and realize that yes, you are here in this time-space paradigm, but somewhere, somehow, that place we have just visited already is. You can walk there every day and feel inside yourself that you will, and that every step you take there will bring it closer to the earth, closer to manifestation in this third dimensional world, in the here and now of your chosen paradigm. So we give thanks to all the beings who empower the visions, all the beings around you, guides and helpers who help you manifest your visions. And we give thanks for the creation of a new reality here upon the earth. Blessings and peace to you, ones. So gently come back into your body. Feel your fingers and your toes. Notice your breath. Notice what is in your mind. Notice that your mind needs to visualize. Your mind needs to have an imagination that is active and strong. You need to exercise your mind as much as your heart and your body. Notice how that has helped your heart to feel strong. How it has helped you be in your power, to realize and know you are still powerful. No one can shut you down. No one can imprison your mind, your heart, and your spirit. And say to yourself, I am the living spirit within. I am the living embodiment of my higher self. I am this unique form of love that I am. Everything I think, feel, say, and do is for my highest good of all around me. I am always safe and protected. I draw towards me all that I need in great abundance in the beauty way, with the greatest of ease. I am always in the right place at the right time. And so it is. Blessings and peace. Matara tu tare tore svam Matara tu tare turi svam Matara turi tutare turi svam Great Tara, Mother of all, beloved of our hearts, bring your healing light to shine deep within the hearts of all beloveds here upon the earth. Bring your compassion to heal the sick. Bring your power of seeing. Bring your healing to the minds of those who are afraid. And open the pathway to the regeneration of all life here upon the earth. We give thanks and we honor you. Blessings.